Hi, my name is Patricia Neely Dorsey, and I'll be reading a poem from my book, Reflections of a Mississippi Magnolia, A Life in Poems. The poem is A Country Doctor, and it's dedicated to my father, Dr. James Neely. He was a country doctor. My dad was a country doctor, and I have such memories galore. I even remember the house calls as he literally traveled around door to door. Sometimes on Saturday mornings, when I was just a young thing, my daddy would let me go with him as he did all his doctoring. He'd have his black bag in one hand and his stethoscope wrapped around his neck. He was most definitely the captain and I his first man on deck. We traveled way deep in the country and there was always such sights to see. Believe you me, I noticed them all, down to the last bumblebee. I'd always meet really kind people as I stayed close by my daddy's side. He'd always give my introduction as he stood there beaming with pride. Many of the people had no indoor plumbing, and most of them were all very poor. So my daddy would let patients pay him with whatever it was they'd procured. Sometimes he took brown eggs or slab bacon, fresh vegetables, hams, and the like. All of this was so amazing to see, for me as such a young tyke. The old women would always call him young lady, but old and young all addressed him as sir. We'd make so many stops on our journey, I'm quite surprised that it's not all a blur. I remember learning about all of these people, and all of the crops that they grew. Each time I'd learn something different, each time I'd learn something quite new. My eyes would grow wide with excitement as we went to each door to knock. All of that time and messed up, golly.